Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Cancer for the month of January 2023, and I should get these all done today. So show your love and support. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I will be working on the weekly horoscopes as well, so be sure to check that out this week. I will have them up probably by Saturday or Sunday. So again, show your love to this channel. I have it at 704 subscribers now. Yay! So thank you for everyone who subscribed to the channel. Show your love and support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And also make sure to check out my TikTok as well. So this week, Venus on the 2nd, not this week, January 2nd at 9:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus moves into Aquarius in your 8th house. You are more in a place of yes now, especially when it comes to new things, or you can be a bit more agreeable when it comes to other people's request of you. So be careful, because other people could walk all over you at this time, or you may end up getting the short end of the stick with this energy as well. Also, you're very attracted to unconventional relationships. So for some of you, this could actually be getting back with the ex, or this could be something very unusual about your relationship. Maybe it's a long distance relationship, like the person lives in London and you live in the States kind of situation. Or you could be like having one of those online relationships, or maybe your partner is like Muslim or from India and stuff, and maybe they're like very much into their religion or culture, where you can't, it's kind of like, I don't know, I've seen this so many times in my readings where they can't marry you because you're from the States and stuff like that, and you're not from their culture, so they can't marry you, so you're very taboo to them. You know what I'm talking about. If you're watching and you're from India, you know what I'm talking about. They know how this story goes, okay? They know the story, all right? So it's like that kind of story could be happening at this time. For some of you, you could be crushing on your doctor or your lawyer at this time. I feel also for some of you, you can be more open to dating people who are not your type. Careful with the wounded bird or other people asking you for help at this time, because you can be giving the shirt off your back. So make sure that you're good before you go helping out other people, or you could be carrying the weight of a relationship at this time, and you really don't mind. For some of you, you could be extremely invested in other people's drama or other people's relationships at this time, and kind of making it your own, which is not good. So be careful with that. On the 6th at 6:08 p.m., full moon in Cancer in your first house, where the full moon in the moon in Cancer is exalted in. So this could be you being more invested again in other people's drama. You're more invested in your family, spending more time with family, being around family at this time, is particularly mother and mother's side of the family. You benefit through other people in your life. You can be logical in your way of thinking at this time, because all the planets that are in retrograde in your first house. You are also very cerebral and in your head. So make sure that you're giving yourself a routine this week, or else this week, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, this week gonna ride you like a bronco on a Tuesday, like a rhinestone cowboy with a tequila in your hand. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then picture me doing this dance in your head with the tequila. Yay, bitches. Yay. Happy days. So it's up to you to be the deliberate creator that you are. Put yourself in a routine. Get the hell out of your damn head, because it is not the place to be. You're a bit of a loner at this time as well, so you're intriguing all those beautiful conversations of negative dialogue in your head, bringing up the past. Yes. Why? Let it go. Okay? So, yes. Beautiful times. Yay. Does it have to be like that? No. Just put yourself in a routine. Even if you don't have a routine, create one for yourself. 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to wake up this morning. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean. I'm going to declutter. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to pray. Do all of that. Okay? So you're very much in your head about things, and you don't want to express yourself at this time about your feelings, and you don't want to talk about your feelings. You just want to be all invested, all up in your Kool-Aid, okay? So for some of you, this can be like working home, and you can be like in a somber mood at this time. The focus can be more towards family and home life and taking care of your partner as well, creating emotional stability or having emotional balance at this time, especially with love relationships. You're very much more compassionate and caring. On the 12th at 3:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars goes direct in your 12th house of subconscious, self-undoing, imprisonment, doctors, nurses, psychedelic drugs, psychology, blah blah blah, etc., etc., etc. You're super talkative at this time. Yay, you're coming out of your shell. Yay. So you can be reaching out to people that you haven't spoken to in a while, that you have been neglecting. Mawazi. Okay, so just realize and recognize that, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to call certain people out. You can still have problems with relatives, siblings, and friends. For some of you, I feel there's a great time for multitasking, because you can be doing a lot of things at the same time. You can be more out and about than usual, because now you have been cooped up long enough and you're done. You want an adventure, you want to do something. And you can, again, I think the theme song for the beginning of the month till the 12th or till the 18th is taking on other people's responsibilities. Okay? Putting those relationships, especially those new relationships, on a pedestal. So be careful with that. On the 18th at 8:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury goes direct. There's people entering your life at this time, and there's people leaving your life at this time. And now we have to wait 2 weeks after the 18th and 19th before Mercury goes officially direct, which is on around the 29th, 28th of January. So we're still going through that energy here. Also with this energy, you still have Uranus in Taurus with this energy, and also with your first house. So this could be a kind of going through it during this time period with the retrogrades. A communication breakdown may be taking place in your relationships. Partnerships that you were involved in tend to focus on details, picky about arrangements and agreements that y'all made with each other, trying to get out of arrangements. For some of you, certain arrangements or obligations that you made with other people now, they could be renegotiated at this time. You could be creating your boundaries with others as well with this energy here, or giving them more responsibility at this time, nullifying contracts with this energy so certain things can come to an end. For some of you, not all of you, it depends what's going on with your natal chart. This could be a time of divorce, or this could be certain contracts may no longer apply in your life, like work contracts, work visas, that kind of thing. Your perceptions of others' feelings are probably not accurate at this time, so not the best time to go assuming. You're expecting the worst out of others, so don't go assuming. On the 20th at 3:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun enters Aquarius. This takes on the overtones of Scorpio in the 8th house with this energy. Scorpio. So I feel like for some of you here, this could be dealing with the past, your financial situation. Definitely you are being dictated now by your emotional self and your financial self as well. Your finances are really dictating your self-worth and your self-value. I feel for some of you, you're dealing with past traumas and past pains. The Lilith moon now enters the sign of Leo, which I'll talk more about on the weekly and the weekly and the daily horoscopes, okay? And it's opposing your sun, the sun at this time, okay? The Leo is in the 2nd house and is opposing the sun in the 8th house. So at this time, you can be really dictated by your finances. I would be really careful with this, alrighty? So that means that your self-worth, your confidence may be blown to smithereens, especially if you're going through it financially, which is awful, okay? So this is a time period here where you need to focus more on what you can control at this time. You can be dealing with your own emotional hang-ups, so whatever triggers you, you could be dealing with that is coming up from the past. Childhood stuff, jealousy of other people who are your assistants. You could have a lot of trust issues that could be coming up at this time, because you're assuming that you're going to go through. You're seeing similar situations, but it doesn't mean, we're all wanting different things in this life. We are not wanting the same goals. And for a lot of you, you have to come to realizations of that. We are trying to better ourselves, and that's a muscle. For example, I can't be mad at every psychic and every astrologer that comes, learns from me, takes bits and pieces, quotes themselves, don't even use me as a reference, or doesn't even say where they got their damn information from. And then they just posted it up like, oh my God, I'm so namaste. I'm so namaste, and I'm so like spiritual. And it's like, bitch, I know where you got that from. You know, one time that happened, and I actually knew the astrologer that wrote that quote, and then I called the woman out on her stuff. Yes, I did, because I thought it was very disrespectful. This woman wrote like a whole 3 paragraph, and it's like I read it on a Facebook, and I knew who it came from, and I knew the astrologer, and I told her, I said, and you know what? And I even know how the astrologer writes, because you know how like everybody has some kind of specific writing that sounds like the way they're talking. And I'm like, I know this person. And then, you know, and I'm like, that's so disrespectful. But anyways, you know, this could be like something like that going on, where people on the social media, for example, are stealing your memes. You know, we could be a little bit more possessive with the memes. Oh, we could go back to that. Remember that time period where we were all like, if you didn't like somebody's like meme on the social media, and then you press shared, and then next thing you know, you stole my meme, you stole my post, and it was like something funny, and you didn't bother laughing at it or liking it, and then you just shared it. It could be a situation, we could be going back to that pettiness, okay? That pettiness could be coming all up again. So we could be seeing a lot of that. Oh, you liked my stuff, but then you just shared it. I don't like people who come on here and just steal my post. You know, like some petty ass shit like that. It's gonna be so petty. It's gonna be so petty. It's gonna be like, damn, we gonna see so many TikTok videos about, oh my God, this is copyright infringement. You know how like the majority of people say, you know, I'm inspired by this person, so they take from the other person. No, it's not gonna be like that no more. It's gonna be like, Duke's up now. You know, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it. So anyways, I'm so used to it. I'm like, whatever. It don't bother me. You know, I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to happen to you guys. And you all going to be really, 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 really pissed off. But do you have to be? No. You know, just take it as other people are inspired by you. You can't be doing this forever. You ain't going to do this till you're dead, you know, because then when you get reincarnated, you're going to do something completely different. So it's like, inspire others. Let them take from you. Let them do what they want. You know, if they're going to copy from you and not give you credit, then, you know, that's on them. That's their consciousness, because then the same thing's going to happen to them, you know, or worse. Maybe they'll invent something really awesome one day, and then somebody is really going to steal from them. Okay, so something to think about, you know. On the 21st at 3:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Aquarius, this could be work, but work could be 2 or 3 hours away at this time. All right, and you can have a job transfer happening because they need you to work somewhere else at this time. And it could be a bit of burden. It could be a bit longer drive or trek to wherever you have to go to at this time with this energy. Just very much inconvenience happening for you at this time when it comes to work. For some of you, this could be legal or contractual obligations that you cannot get out of at this time. That could be a burden on you, or you could feel the weight of certain arrangements that you made with other people, verbal arrangements that you made, you know, like, can you watch my kids and stuff like that, and then next thing you know, you want to go wherever the friends are going, but you can't because you made contractual arrangements with other people, you know, like, you have to do this because you promised. All right, so it could be like stuff, you know, just a lot of inconvenience happening. So in the month of January, coming into the beginning, be careful what you obligate yourself to this month, because you're going to regret your decision later on in the month. Okay, so try to be really strategic about it, or if you have to do it, you know, but just like acknowledge that if whatever new thing is coming up at this time, it's going to affect you on the new moon. There's something fun coming on the new moon, and you're just going to kick yourself in the butt because you can't do it. Alrighty, so just be prepared for that. I feel like for some of you, this could be problems with money at this time. So this could be dealing with chargebacks with this energy, so protect yourself with money. This could be inheritance or difficulty settling an estate at this time with this energy, or fighting with other family members over a person that's trying to pass in peace, and everybody fighting over the money at this time, or everybody trying to get the money with this energy. Okay, on the 22nd at 5:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Uranus goes direct, thank God. Children can become a handful at this time. I would be careful with your relationships with other people. You can be reconnecting with people that you used to work with, or you may feel like certain people give you can be giving you the hookup because you two go back all the way with this energy. Or you could be expecting others, like the connections that you made with the past, you could be expecting some kind of like some kind of hand me out, but you may not be getting that hand me out. You may not be getting, like let's say they're the manager now and you're like the worker, so you're thinking, all right, I'm gonna be like an assistant or something here soon. No. Or like, once upon a time you worked with them and la la la, and now like they're a movie star, so now they're gonna help you grow. Oh hell no. You the friend, you're gonna stay the friend, so know your place. That's how it's gonna be. So don't expect nothing from anybody at this time. Don't expect no hookups with this energy. This could be a brand new job coming up, or you could be getting some kind of promotion or new responsibilities coming your way. Don't romanticize your relationships with other people, because whatever you're thinking in your head is really not going to happen. Okay, don't romanticize your alliances. You can be putting your friendships on a pedestal, so that's going to be your biggest lessons, because the North Node in your 11th house, okay, is about being about you, making sure you're secure. It's kind of like a stripper. Okay, strippers, they will date rich men. I have had these readings. I love these readings. Okay, I've had my readings. It would be called the OMG book. Okay, okay, so like strippers, for example, they don't care if they are dating a billionaire. They don't got no ring on their finger. They will continue stripping and doing what they got to do to secure their coin. Okay, so you need to be kind of like that stripper mentality, and you need to like not, just because you're in a relationship, brand new relationship, you still need to be working on that coin and being about your stability and being smart at this time. Okay, those of you in college, you need to be smart. Okay, just because all those kids are playing with you, don't mean that they're sitting around at home. They're being smart. They're working on their security. They're not playing with you every day. Some of them are, but let me tell you, come midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, their noses are in the books. So you need to kind of take your future and your stability, especially those of you who are 30 and younger, more into consideration. You need to be a bit more serious about it, okay? Because you'll be in regret during this time period. So be smart at this time. Be that good hoe. Work on securing your bag and making sure that you're good first. And the lovers, they will support it. Your friends will understand, because everybody else is going in that direction. But you're like, I want to play. Well, that's great. And I want to give and I want to give, but you're going to end up broke. Be careful. So, all right, so be smart. On the 26th at 9:33 p.m., Venus enters Aquarius. You may, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I think I did that wrong. Okay, so the first one, on the 6th, Venus moves into Aquarius. Wait a minute. I think I'm confused. Venus moves into Aquarius on the 2nd. Okay, in the 8th house. I keep calling it Venus in Pisces. So that's a correction. My bad. That's my bad. So now Venus in Pisces. So my bad. On the 26th at 9:33 p.m. is exalted here. It's a detriment in the 9th house. You're very kind. You're very sympathetic. You're super helpful to others. You could be more interested in history at this time, or you could be like more about like the Travel Channel, or more interested in certain periods of time. Like for me, whenever Venus goes into the 9th house, I'm so obsessed with Edward and Wallace. Oh my God, it's like, damn, I for a lot of you who know me, I get obsessed about certain things. Pride and Prejudice, I get obsessed about when Venus enters the 9th house. It's like, oh my goodness. And you can be sympathetic, like I said. You are more about your social life. For some of you, you can find love through other people at this time. Online dating, groups and organization, church, or even long journeys. Or this could be online dating, like I said. This person is going to live in a foreign country, or for some of you, this person is going to be a different race or religion. You tend to impress those in authority. Nothing gets past you now. You can be correcting other people's mistakes, or you can be going above and beyond for others. I feel like you love being in your routine now. You love predictability at this time. So there's a lot of stability coming towards you at the end of the month. And you can be more bubbly and optimistic and playful and a bit zany and more in tune to your inner child. So towards the end of the month, let's say about like the 18th and stuff, everything starts to settle down. Your financials start to settle down and things become more copacetic for you. Okay? Alrighty, so let's see what the cards have to say. So the first card I come up with is the Six of Cups. You can be sentimental about the past at this time with this energy. For others of you, this could be revisiting the past, reconnecting with the ex, because North Node is in the 11th house. The Two of Cups, I feel, again, reconnecting with people from your past, reconnecting with the crush, so certain things, it's complicated relationship you can be reconnecting with. For others of you, this could also be like you receiving emotional support, alliances. So this is correlating with the astrology, so be careful with this. This is creating your own reality. So this person this could be revisiting an old project or an old business that you did once upon a time do with somebody else. But this person is not going to take you all the way. This person wants something from you. Once they get what they want from you, they're going to leave you. So get as much as you can. Be about your security. Don't put this person on a pedestal. Don't buy them things because they ain't buying you nothing. Okay? And don't give them presents at this time. All right? Because that's your intuition telling you, bye-bye. This is not going to last long. So know that. This is not a long-term relationship. This is somebody that you could ride on their coattails for a little bit because they're piggybacking on you. You could piggyback on them, and then that's it. You have to let them go. The Tower card brings about changes. I feel like you can be reuniting with people from your past during this time period as well. For some of you, I feel like this is a great time for right now for investment opportunities to be coming your way. You can be working with a joint investment. For some of you, this could be taking your relationship to the next level, and you two can be having like a joint bank account, that kind of thing. I do see traveling coming up, but this is to a place that you already know or been to. The Queen of Coins, you benefit through the women in your life this month with this energy as well. There could be some more responsibilities being placed on your plate during this time period with this energy. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe, but you're going to go through some drastic changes, and I feel like that's going to be in the beginning of the month as well. So try to go more with the flow. I will be announcing when the Lilith moon enters Leo, and that's probably when you're going to start going through the drastic changes, being a little bit more paranoid about certain things that you see at this time. So this is not the best time for you to go assuming. This is not the best time to feel like people in your life are going to flip on you or screw you over at this time. This is just you revisiting that, okay? I do see unexpected monies coming to you, unexpected cash flow happening, starting over in certain areas of your life this month as well. For some of you, I would be careful with this energy. You can be accident prone as well, so there could be some unexpected expenditures coming up at this as well with this energy. So just be careful with what you do with your body, okay? The Sun card, I feel like you're going to be mastering your money situation this month with this energy. New beginnings are coming up for you. This is a happy energy time for you as well. The Ten of Cups, I feel for some of you here that, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. For others of you, you're more invested in your family with this energy and spending more time with family. So a lot of this is correlating with the astrology during this time period as well. Alrighty, the Six of Swords, welcome to your new normal. So your routine is going to be changing during this time period. For some of you, expect delays when it comes to traveling with this energy as well. So traveling can still be difficult with this energy. For others of you, I see you moving away from a bad situation in your life. Okay, so this could be change happening for the better for your mental health at this time. I feel like for some of you, you can be still kind of going through it, but at the same time, you may be going through it on an emotional level mostly, but you're putting on a brave face. You're not talking about your problems, and you're just kind of going through your emotional self at this time. So try to be very kind to yourself. Try to work on like walking meditation. I love those. Don't intrigue the emotional self and the dialogue in your head, because a lot of it is just a lot of like past hurts that you're going through, and because the planets are moving into the Lilith moon is going to be in your second house, so it's going to really like affect your mental state. So be careful, be kind with yourself during this time period. The Three of Wands is a time of moving forward, but also at the same time looking back. You could also be your own worst enemy with this energy, so I would again I would advise you to be like really careful with your mental self with this energy. I do see great investment opportunities coming your way as well, despite Mercury being in retrograde at this time. I do feel like for some of you, the focus can also be more towards your children at this time as well. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy, I do feel like, you are dealing with dominating women in your life at this time, and they could be kind of trying to control your situation here. Or this could be a great time for networking for some of you here as well. And you do benefit through these women, but for some of you, it's to an extent. Okay, they're going to help you out to an extent, and then you kind of got to figure out your situation here. So I would be careful of like making friends with their friends. They could be a little bit possessive of that, or they may not like you doing that. So be careful with the social networking at this time, because this person here may allow you to do it to an extent, and then they're going to get pissed off. Okay, I feel also that for some of you, that there are certain relationships in your life that are coming in, new relationships, where you can feel very comfortable about being yourself at this time with this energy, okay? I feel for some of you, this could be a great time for writers with this energy. For some of you, this is a time of empowerment, overcoming certain obstacles in your life, moving forward in your life, overcoming self-doubt with this energy. So this is a lot of things that you want falling into place. The Four of Wands brings about happy energy during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you, it's not happy energy. It's just you being more around the home. You could be a bit more sentimental about the past with this energy as well. I feel like as I connect with the Four of Wands, prayers are going to be answered. My Nine of Cups to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money, and the money on the mind with this energy. But I do see a time for business or unexpected monies coming to you. This could be like your income tax check coming to you early with this energy, or there could be some kind of money incentive that the government can be bringing in to help others at this time with this energy, because they gone messed up on inflation. I mean, oh my Lanta, so this could be like some kind of like recovery with that, and the government doing something about that with this energy as well. Or for some of you here, this could be getting another source of income during this time period. The World card, mastering your money situation at this time. Recognition, success, and fame coming up for you with this energy. The King of Swords, you have a lot of influence over other people during this time period. I feel like if you have been butting heads with others, or you get sent into the office with this energy, I feel like as long as you're not going to exaggerate and just be honest about what happened, I feel like you'll get your way in the situation, or things will get resolved during this time period as well. Be careful what you say to other people, because what you say now has a lasting impact on others, and they won't forget it. Okay, so I really be careful. I feel like you're stepping up in your career at this time, moving forward with it, with this energy. The Emperor card, I feel like you have really great words of wisdom. People look up to you now. I feel like you can be happy and joyous during this time period, more in your routine at this time. For some of you, this is getting a government job at this time. For others of you, you can be more involved in your community, maybe joining like your community politics, or I don't know how you say it, but something with politics could be coming up, but it could be more on the small circuit at this time with this energy. The Eight of Swords, for some of you, you need to get the hell out of your head with these sword cards at this time, because you can be cerebral in your head. For some of you, you can be crushing on somebody at this time, but nothing's going on here. This is like a no contact person. For some of you, you're definitely dealing with the emotional hangups of the past. This could also be dealing with certain confrontations, gnawing on the bone about something, but I feel like it may have something to do with work, and then there's going to be some kind of telemundo action that happens only to like resolve the situation. Okay, for some of you, this could be you like really being a mover and shaker in your life and building an empire for yourself. For some of you, the focus on a father figure in your life. For others of you, this is you helping others and helping others become more successful, or helping them in their drama and getting them out of their emotional tar. For some of you, this is a great time for relationship experts with this energy, or if you're seeing a marriage therapist, this could be really helpful for you in your marriage. Spending more time with loved ones, focusing more on your relationship at this time. The Empress card, soulmate relationship with this energy. This person, I feel like, can't get you out of their head, but they could be shy or going through their own emotional tar at this time, but I feel like they may reach out to you. So this could be a love interest. Be careful with buyer's remorse at this time with this energy. Unexpected expenditures can come up, or you may regret what you purchase with this energy, and you may not like what you purchase. So this may not be the time for buying like a car. All right, I feel like for some of you, you could be worrying about the past with this energy, examining karmic events from the past with this energy. You're very cerebral in thinking about the past. I do see you happy on an emotional level as well as a financial level this month. You are being more to yourself at this time with the tens. Okay, and you're just staying more to yourself during this time period. The Eight of Coins, I feel like you're a perfectionist when it comes to career, and kind of like throwing yourself into your career at this time. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. I feel like you can be a bit more tenacious when it comes to what you want at this time. You do have a lot of sword cards. Sword cards are not bad. It just means that this is going to be a busy time period for you. So for a lot of you, this could be you financially recovering, but be careful how you spend your money. Like I said, I see somebody obsessed with you at this time with this energy. And I do see certain things out of your control. So for some of you, you can be going through a divorce, but I do feel like you're going to try to make it work with this energy. And the Six of Wands, I feel like you may be taking it to the you could be fighting on the internet, and you could be defending yourself on the internet at this time as well, or finding creative ways at work to defend yourself. Support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.